know what gets me every single time? It's watching a kid stand on a golf course with the weight of the greatest name in golf history on his shoulders. And instead of crumbling under that pressure, he does something that makes the entire world stop and say, wait, did that just happen? I'm talking about Charlie Woods. Asterisk, asterisk, and no. This isn't just another story about being Tiger Woods' son. This is about a 15-year-old who's creating moments so unbelievable, so impossibly perfect, that even his legendary father stands there in pure disbelief. Asterisk, let me paint you a picture. December 2024, the PNC Championship in Orlando, Florida. Charlie Woods steps up to the fourth hole, a 176-yard par 3. He's got a 7-iron in his hands. The crowd's watching. His dad's watching. Asterisk, asterisk. The whole golf world is tuned in. What does this kid do? He makes his first ever hole-in-one. But here's the thing that gives me chills every single time I watch the replay. It's not just that he made it, it's how he made it. Asterisk, Charlie hits this perfect cut shot. The ball flies through the air, and he's tracking it the entire way. It lands about 6 feet left of the hole, and then like it's got a mind of its own. It starts trickling, rolling, moving right toward the cup, and then, boom, it drops. Charlie stands there frozen. He's got this smile creeping across his face like he can't believe what just happened. Asterisk, asterisk, and then Tiger comes into the frame, grabs his son, gives him this massive hug, and then playfully shoves him away. The joy on Tiger's face, man, it's something you rarely see from someone who's won 82 PGA Tour events and 15 majors. He said afterwards, that was the thrill of a lifetime. Asterisk. Think about that for a second. Tiger Woods, who's done literally everything in golf, who's had moments that will be remembered for centuries, says watching his son make that ace was the thrill of a lifetime. That's not just golf. That's pure, unfiltered fatherly pride. And Charlie, he's trying to play it cool, saying it was a perfect 7-iron. Just kind of hit it down off the left, a little cut 7. I didn't think it went in. I don't believe anybody until I go up there and see it. Asterisk. But let's rewind a bit. Because this hole-in-one wasn't Charlie's only incredible shot that week. Oh no, this kid was putting on an absolute clinic. The day before, in the first round, Team Woods shot a 13-under par 59 to share the lead. 59. Scramble format, sure, but still, that's ridiculous golf. Charlie was making shots that would make professionals jealous. Asterisk there. Was this one moment on the 7th hole where Charlie absolutely torched his drive on a 355-yard par 4? He drove the green. Just smashed it right up there. The ball lands on the putting surface, and everyone's going crazy. NBC and Peacock are showing the replay over and over. People are losing their minds on social media. Charlie's just walking down the fairway with that quiet confidence that's so reminiscent of his father. Asterisk, you want to talk about incredible shots? Let's go back to the 2021 PNC Championship. Charlie was only 12 years old at the time, but he was already showing the world what he was capable of. In the final round, Team Woods went on an 11-birdie streak that had everyone watching golf that day absolutely stunned. 11 straight birdies. And Charlie was a huge part of making that happen. Asterisk on the 16th hole. Charlie hits this unbelievable cut for iron to about 5 feet. The ball flight was perfect. The trajectory was perfect. The distance control was immaculate. Remember, he's 12 years old. Most kids that age are still trying to figure out how to consistently hit the ball in the air. Charlie's shaping. For irons like he's been on tour for a decade, asterisk then, on the 17th. Another par 3, he stuffs a long iron to just a few feet. That's shot number 11 in the birdie streak. The crowd is going absolutely bananas. Tiger's trying to maintain his composure, but you can see he's just bursting with pride. And you know what Charlie does after hitting these shots? He picks up his dad's ball markers after Tiger makes putts. Asterisk, asterisk. It's become this signature move of theirs. Charlie just casually walks over, bends down, and picks up the marker before the ball even fully drops. He knows it's going in. That confidence, that swagger, it's in his DNA. Asterisk, Let's talk about Charlie's club twirl for a minute, because this kid has style. At the par 3 12th hole during that same tournament, Charlie hits his tee shot, and as soon as it leaves the club face, he does this beautiful club twirl. Not cocky, not over the top, just smooth and natural. The ball lands on the back of the green exactly where he was aiming. And Tiger? Tiger raises his putter after making the birdie putt while Charlie is literally walking in his dad's putt, already knowing it's going in before it drops. Asterisk, these aren't just good shots. These are shots that show Charlie has an understanding of golf that goes way beyond his years. He's not just hitting balls and hoping they go in the right direction. He's working the ball, shaping shots, controlling distance, reading greens, and doing it all with the kind of composure that takes most golfers decades to develop. Asterisk now. I need to talk about something that makes Charlie's shots even more impressive. The pressure. Can you imagine being 15 years old and having every single shot you hit analyzed by millions of people? Having commentators compare your swing to your father's? Having people debate whether you'll be as good as Tiger? That's an insane amount of pressure for a teenager. But Charlie handles it with grace. Asterisk, after that hole-in-one at the 2024 PNC, Tiger jokingly told Charlie, "You're buying. That's the protocol for making a hole-in-one." And Charlie's response, "I'm broke." The kid's got personality. He's not letting the pressure get to him. He's out there having fun, making memories with his dad, hitting shots that professional golfers would be proud of. Asterisk. Let's not forget about his performance at the Team TaylorMade Invitational in May 2025. Charlie didn't just compete, he won. He beat a 71-player field that included 4 of the top 5 ranked junior players in the world, including Miles Russell, the #1 amateur in the world. Asterisk, asterisk, in the final round, Charlie shot a 6 with 8 birdies. 8. He finished the tournament at 15 under par, 6 shots ahead of Russell. That's not luck. That's skill, consistency, and an ability to perform when it matters most. Asterisk, during that tournament, Charlie was making birdie putts from everywhere. 20-footers, 15-footers, tap-ins after incredible approach shots. His iron play was spectacular. He was hitting greens, giving himself chances, and then capitalizing on those opportunities. No, the kid was unconscious with the putter. And what's remarkable is that he did this against the best junior players in the world. It's not just in a family scramble event. Asterisk, but here's what I love most about Charlie's game. It's not just the results. It's the process. You watch him on the course, and he's meticulous. He's going through his pre-shot routine, visualizing the shot, committing to it, and then executing. He's got the mental side of the game figured out at an age when most kids are still learning the basics. Charlie's talked about how he's learning to focus on each individual shot rather than getting caught up in winning or results. After the U.S. Junior Amateur in 2024, where he struggled and missed the cut, he reflected on how he was too focused on winning instead of just playing good golf. He said, "It's about focusing on my playing. I was so focused on winning and how I played that it kind of crept into how am I going to win instead of how I'm going to play the shot." Asterisk, that's mature thinking for a 15-year-old. Most adults haven't figured that out yet. But Charlie's learning, growing, and getting better every single time he steps on the course. Asterisk, and we can't ignore the technical aspect of his game. Charlie's using tailor-made equipment just like his dad. He's got the Stealth Plus driver off the tee, known for distance and forgiveness. He's using milled grind wedges for precision around the greens. Every club in his bag is there for a reason, and he knows how to use each one. Asterisk, when he made that hole-in-one, it wasn't a fluke. It was a perfectly executed 7-iron with a cut spin that he called from mid-flight. The ball did exactly what he told it to do, at shot-making at its finest. Asterisk, let's talk about the shots we haven't even mentioned yet. The wedge shots to 10 feet, the 20-foot putts he drains, the pressure shots when Team Woods needs a birdie to stay in contention. Every single round Charlie plays, he's making multiple shots that could be on a highlight reel. Asterisk, in the final round of the 2024 PNC Championship, before that ace, he had already made an eagle on the 3rd hole. Tiger hit a beautiful second shot into the green, and Charlie converted the putt. That moved Team Woods to 14 under and into the lead. One hole later, he's making history with a hole-in-one. Asterisk, the thing about Charlie that's so special is that he's creating his own legacy while honoring his father's. He's not trying to be Tiger Woods, he's trying to be Charlie Woods, and that's showing in his game. Yes, there are similarities in their swings. Yes, the mannerisms are eerily similar. But Charlie's developing his own identity, his own style, his own approach to the game. Asterisk, when you watch Charlie on the course with his sister Sam as his caddy, you see a kid who genuinely loves golf. He's not out there because he has to be. It's out there because he wants to be. And that passion, that love for the game, it shows in every shot he hits. Asterisk, people ask if Charlie's going to be as good as Tiger. That's an impossible question to answer. And honestly, it's not fair to Charlie. Tiger Woods is arguably the greatest golfer who ever lived. He changed the game forever. Expecting Charlie to replicate that is unrealistic and puts unnecessary pressure on a teenager. Asterisk, but here's what we can say. Charlie Woods is incredibly talented. He's got a swing that coaches dream about. He's got touch around the greens. He's got the mental game. He's got the competitive fire. Most importantly, he's got time. He's only 16 years old. Still in high school. He's still developing physically and mentally. The shots he's making now are just scratching the surface of what he's capable of. Asterisk. When Team Woods went into that playoff at the 2024 PNC, Charlie nearly made another incredible shot. He almost sank an eagle putt that would have won the tournament. The ball grazed the edge of the cup and stayed out. But the fact that he was in position to make that putt, the fact that he had the composure to give it a legitimate chance, that tells you everything you need to know about Charlie Woods. Asterisk, this kid has ice in his veins. He's not intimidated by the moment. He's not scared of the pressure. He embraces it. He lives for it. And that's what separates good golfers from great golfers. Asterisk, looking at Charlie's future, the sky's the limit. He's got access to the best coaching, the best equipment, the best facilities. He's got a father who knows exactly what it takes to succeed at the highest level. But more than that, he's got the work ethic and dedication to put in the hours necessary to reach his potential. Asterisk, every unbelievable shot Charlie hits is a building block. Every tournament he plays is a learning experience. Every moment he spends with his father on the golf course is preparation for what's to come. And if these early performances are any indication, we're watching the beginning of something truly special. Asterisk. So when I watch Charlie Woods hit a hole-in-one at the PNC Championship, or drain an 8-birdie final round to win the Team TaylorMade, Invitational, or stripe a 4-iron to 5 feet under pressure, I'm not just watching good golf. I'm watching history in the making. I'm watching a young man who's carrying one of the most famous names in sports and turning it into his own legacy. One unbelievable shot at a time. Asterisk, and the best part. We're just getting started. Charlie's got years ahead of him, more tournaments to win, more shots to hit, more moments to create. And if what we've seen so far is any indication, we're in for one incredible ride. Because Charlie Woods isn't just Tiger's son. He's a golfer with his own gifts, his own story, and his own unbelievable shots that will be remembered long after the final putt drops.